So guys, COD points are being introduced into World War II on November 21st, and I just want to give a bunch of COD points away to you guys. If you want to enter into the giveaway, all you have to do is drop a like, comment COD points, and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy the video. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Richard Right Away. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm bringing you guys another Call of Duty World War II video. Now in today's video, guys, I'm going to be giving you guys the best class setup hands down to use in World War II. This class setup, you can basically do anything. You can get a lot more kills with it, you can get streaks, you can get those V2 rockets, those vicious medals, like anything you want to do in World War II, you can basically do it with this class setup. And this class setup will also help you rank up a lot quicker, because now they turned off double XP and triple XP, whatever, and they basically just have the regular amount of XP in World War II. So it's a little bit more, difficult to level up in World War II at the moment. And even like those later levels, like 40 to 50s, it's very, very difficult to level up. So this class setup will help you in basically every aspect of World War II. And in the gameplay, you can obviously see it is the PPSH. So the PPSH is the weapon I'm going to be talking about in today's video. I'm going to give you guys a beast class setup, as well as just some, little tips here and there that can help you improve your game and basically, help you rank up and become a better player. So if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's shoot for 1,000 likes, boys, on this World War II video. I know World War II videos don't do as well on the channel, but that's okay, because, not many of you guys probably have the game. Maybe you're waiting for Christmas, maybe you're waiting for your birthday. I'm not too sure, but if you guys can, just support the video, drop a like, let's shoot for 1,000, and with that being said, let's jump right into it. So one thing I just want to point out, and this obviously doesn't have to do with sort of like the class setup or the tips I'm going to be giving you guys, but this is something extra, and that can help you, and you can spend a little bit of money on, and this can really, really help you. So I'm sponsored by Control Freak. Control Freak is one of my sponsors, and they're basically little add-ons that you can add onto your joystick, and they improve your aim, and they improve your accuracy, and make it so you have more grip on your joystick. You have a larger amount of rotation, which you can be a lot more precise when aiming down your sights and, just trying to improve your accuracy in Call of Duty games. So if you guys are interested in Control Freaks, you guys can find a link in the description, as well as you guys can use code RAID to save some money. A huge game changer. I've been using Control Freaks for a while, so make sure to get on that. But moving on here, let's first talk about the class setup I was using within the gameplay and in the background. So the division I was running was the Airborne Division. Now this is definitely a must when you're using submachine guns, because one, basically the Airborne Division is made for submachine guns, the Type 100, PPSH, the grease gun, stuff like that. You always want to make sure you guys are using airborne when you are running an SMG, because one, you get that suppressor attachment. That's just an extra attachment that you can run on your weapon. And if you guys are running the PPSH, I highly recommend using suppressor. This will obviously keep you off the enemy, radar, but this is just very, very good, because the PPSH with suppressor, it doesn't affect the range as much. It's very, very powerful, and with that fast fire rate with the PPSH, you can kill people really, really quick. So suppressor with the PPSH, they basically just go hand in hand, and also you stay off the enemy radar, so you're a little bit more hidden, a little bit more stealthy. Another thing that airborne does is that you can sprint for a longer distance, which is absolutely amazing, because in this game, it's boots on the ground. Obviously, we don't have any jetpacks, we don't have any boost movement, so it's a little bit, it takes a little bit longer to, I guess, run across the map in this game. So you want to make sure, if you guys are trying to get into the enemy spawn, if you guys are trying to run around the map a lot faster, make sure you have airborne so you guys can sprint for a longer distance, basically like marathon almost. As well as airborne increases the sprint speed. So all around, airborne is so good for being a lot quicker, a lot, versatile, and basically just run around the map a lot faster, which I love with SMGs. They go hand in hand, and airborne is just the perfect division to run if you are running the grease gun, PPSH, Type 100, basically any SMG you guys are running in World War II. So that is the division I was running. Now moving on to the basic training. So the basic training is obviously a very vital part within the class setup, because you can only pick one, and that one can really determine how well you do in games. So I was running the Prime Division. So this makes it so you can have an extra attachment on your weapon. Did I say division? I meant basic training. But either way, I was running the primed basic training, one that gives you an extra attachment on your primary weapon, which is very, very good, and that could be a very vital for winning gunfights. And then the next thing, what Prime does is you guys can flinch less when you're getting shot at. Basically toughness from other Call of Duties. Now I know Michael Condrey and Sledgehammer, they are working on a fix and to improve, this little toughness and flinching less when getting shot at when you have primed on. I know they're trying to improve this, so hopefully within an update very soon, this will even be, better. Primed will be even better. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully that works out. But for now, primed is like my favorite basic training, honestly, because you get an extra attachment as well as you get to flinch less when getting shot at, and that's super important for trying to win a lot more gunfights. Now, for the attachments I was running on the PPSH in this gameplay was extended mags, rapid fire, and grip. Now, the PPSH, when you have rapid fire on it, it has a very, very fast fire rate, meaning that you guys are going to be wasting a lot of ammo and a lot of bullets in that magazine. So extended mags on the PPSH, I seriously think is a must. Honestly, like extended mags on any weapon in World War II, I feel is a must, whether you're running assault rifles, you know, SMGs, LMGs. Like, I just feel like extended mags is a huge must on your weapons, because you can be running into multiple people. You can run to, you know, 2 to 3 to even 4 people at times, and you want to make sure you have enough bullets in that magazine to take out everyone, guys. This is super important, and I love extended mags on basically all of my weapons. Now, the next one, like I said, is rapid fire. Now, rapid fire is so good on the PPSH. I've been running rapid fire on basically all my weapons, like the Type 100, you know, the grease gun, you know, PPSH bar, basically, you know, every single one of my weapons, I run rapid fire because it kills people insanely fast. Now, the third attachment I was running on the PPSH, having to do with primed, because primed gives me that, you know, extra ability to have another attachment on my weapon. So I have grip. Grip is so good because the PPSH has crazy recoil. Basically, when you're shooting the PPSH, it goes pretty much up and to like the left or to the right. You can't really tell which one it does, but it has crazy recoil, and to kind of compensate that recoil, I like having grip. Now, when you're shooting the PPSH, guys, and this is just, you know, me having a lot of time using the PPSH, I think the PPSH is my most, or deadliest weapon in World War II at the moment. So me having a lot of time on it, I can tell you guys that when you're shooting the PPSH, you want to make sure you guys are pulling down on that right thumbstick, boys. This is going to be super important when you're using the PPSH. I swear, this thing has crazy recoil, and when you shoot the PPSH, the thing just goes straight up. It goes directly up, and to compensate with that, you're going to want to make sure that when you're shooting someone, you're pulling down on that thumbstick so you counteract that crazy recoil. So make sure you are pulling down on your thumbstick. I can't stress this enough. The PPSH has crazy recoil, but when you learn to kind of compensate and, you know, kind of counteract that recoil by pulling down on your joystick, you will become a very good player. You guys will make the PPSH absolutely unstoppable, and you'll be destroying all of the enemies. Moving on to the score streaks, because the score streaks was a pretty big part within the gameplays I'm showing you guys in the background. So within World War II, the streaks are a little bit hard to get, and they're not that strong. The streaks are just not strong in World War II, and I really think that the streaks need a huge buff soon, within a huge update. I think that the streaks need a buff, and to be honest with you guys, they're so hard to get. So I recommend the streaks, and the streaks I was running within this gameplay was the UAV, the counter UAV, as well as the fighter pilot. So obviously UAVs, they're not too difficult to get, but when you get them, you know, you can see basically all the enemies on your radar, which can really help you. And then also counter UAV, the counter UAV is not as good as it was in other Call of Duties, because the counter UAV in this game, it doesn't scramble the enemy's radar. So what the counter UAV does in World War II is that if the enemies have a UAV currently up, it destroys that, and it also prevents them from calling other UAVs in, which is pretty good. So I like the counter UAV, it definitely helps out. And then the fighter pilot, guys. So the fighter pilot is really freaking good. Anytime I use the fighter pilot, I easily get 3 to 5 kills just by using this thing, and that's absolutely amazing. I'm a huge fan of the fighter pilot, and it's not like too difficult to get the fighter pilot. Like, if you put that on, you can definitely get the fighter pilot, and like I said, it's an easy 3 to 5 kills pretty much every single time. So I'm a huge fan of the fighter pilot. Now, just some extra tips for you guys, because I've been having a lot of, you know, experience on World War II. I believe I'm almost 4th prestige right now. I'm rocking like a 1.8 KD, which is nothing crazy, but definitely is respectable. But for the tips I can give you guys is aim down your sights after every single corner. Any corner that you guys are going around, or any staircase or doorway, make sure you guys are prepared. Make sure you guys are aiming down your sights. This will help you in winning a lot more gunfights. And I've said this in another video, but make sure you guys are aiming down your sights after every single corner. This is super important, and you guys will see that this improves your game a lot, man. This will improve your game a lot, guys. So make sure you guys are aiming down your sights. Make sure you guys are prepared for the gunfights that will be coming. And if you guys are interested in getting like a lot more kills in World War II, maybe you just want to, you know, just dominate in the game, I would play the best maps. So the best maps I think in World War II at the moment are Arnie's Forest, Gibraltar, Flak Tower, and London Docks. Those are basically like the 4 main maps that I'll play. Anything else I don't really like playing, like Gustav Cannon I don't like playing. I don't really like US USS Texas. So I stick to those basically 4 maps to get a lot more kills. I'm used to those maps. They're pretty much easier to control than the other ones, you know, spawn-wise and stuff like that. So I really like those maps a lot. And also just the best game modes that I would play if I were you guys is Domination, Hardpoint, and Kill Confirmed. I believe in the background I was playing Kill Confirmed, and I have a lot of fun playing Kill Confirmed. If you play Domination, unfortunately the kills are not 100 points each, so that can be a little bit of a struggle, but Hardpoint is very, very good, although in Hardpoint, you'll find a lot of sweats. You'll find a lot of tryhards in that game mode, so it's completely up to you. Either way, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. This is easily the best class setup you can run in World War II at the moment. This will definitely help you in getting a lot more kills and, you know, improving your game and, you know, just becoming a better World War II player in general. So make sure you guys are using this PPSH class setup that I used and I told you guys in today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and that's pretty much it, boys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.